Welcome back to my channel, everyone. So turns out my prediction in my previous video is wrong, but I'm still positive. Okay, I still have very confident in my system. So we are still going to have one last pump before we into the bear market. Okay, what happened last week was kind of a not really the plan, kind of an accident, but it's okay. It's okay. We are still going to reach the 99k, 100k again. So here are the proof. So proof number one. So in my earlier video, probably my first video of this channel, is that I share with you guys that the all three Bitcoin bear market, which is in 2014, 2018, and 2022, and they all have the same patterns. You can I actually break it down for you, and I use RSI on 2-week time frame to find the confirmation that actually when we actually into the final phase, the second half of the bear market. Okay, so let's revisit that again. Okay, so you see right here it's 2014. So what you see, like, after I keep mentioning that we will have the mean reversion, we will retouch the EMA 20 on 2-week time frame. Before this I call it the halftime between the first half of bear market and the second half of the bear market. Okay, there will be a halftime. So after the halftime, after mean reversion, then we will get into the second half of bear market. And what you see right here on the other side, so I'm gonna close the DI indicator because we're not gonna to need it. So you see right here, when we get the blue, this blue slow moving average, especially when it dropped 55, yeah, make sure you look at the number right here. Okay, so especially after it dropped below 55, when it get really getting more closer to 50, that's when you get a confirmation that okay, that's when the second half of the bear market is about to begin. So that's in 2014, right? So after, remember, there's a halftime, there's a mean reversion right here, retouch the EMA 20, and then we go. Okay, then 2018. This is 2018. This is 2018, and we actually touched twice. We touched once, we touched twice, the mean reversion twice. So make sure we have a, some kind of halftime bounce. And then what happened? What happened is that you see not just the orange line and the RSI drop below 50. Also, you see the blue line is getting closer, and now it's below 55, and then getting closer to 50. And when we get that close to 50, maybe like 53, 52 area, and that's when you can have a really clear confirmation that there will be no more bounce. We are going to start the second half of the bear market. Okay, so this is 2018. Okay, then next let's look at 2022. So 2022, we have a mean reversion. We bounce, okay, break the EMA 20, retouch it. This is the mean reversion, the halftime bounce I talk about. And then what happened? You see, okay, so both RSI and orange fast moving average continue drop below 50 and drag the blue moving average closer and closer to the 50 area. Okay, when we were at about 50, 52, same as 2014 and 2018, that's when you get a confirmation that okay, the second half of the bear market is about to begin. So what we get that. This is what we get. Okay, so consider that this is a some kind of a structure that we must go through. So right now we are at here. Okay, we're here. So where's the have we touched? I keep mentioning, like, in the past 2 months, I keep mentioning that we will retouch this white line, this EMA 20. We haven't retouched it yet. We haven't retouched it yet. So right now, although RSI and orange moving average is below 50, but there's a lot of space. You see, there's a lot of space for the blue moving average. There's still far from 50. Well, very far. Right now it's sitting at 57. So according to the speed, I think it might need, like, in the next month, I would say next 3 weeks, there will be another bounce. Okay, there will be another bounce to 100k in the next 3 weeks. So and then there will be a bear market after the final bull run, the final decade bounce. Okay, we will get our second half of bear market. Okay, so that's what you can find on the high time frame, which is 2 week. Okay, then that's about it. That's about the 2 week time frame. So now time to zoom in to 12 hour. Okay, so you see back to the chart right now, we don't, okay, we'll get back to RSI later, but right now I need to, today we won't be talking about altcoins and Ethereum because everything is falling, especially like altcoins are weaker, very weak these days. So maybe we'll look at the chart, but our side doesn't really matter. Okay, so right now I want to take you through the chart. So remember, this is what we drew in the past few weeks. So right now I want to redraw them, and I want to take you guys with me, take you guys along with me. Okay, so right now I think this parallel channel, they're not. We're not going to rely on it anymore because I don't think we're gonna touch the right here. Not gonna touch right here. This channel is useless now, so remove it. And this path, it didn't successfully reach the target, so I'm gonna remove this as well. This area, not very okay. I think I can keep this. This one, not so much. I think I can remove it. Okay, this path, I think we will redraw it later. Yeah, we don't need it now. We don't need it anymore. Okay, so first let's draw some train line first. So train line. So you see there's a train line all the way through. I'm not sure if we will going to need it because it's a little bit, because I think we are done. We're done with the trend line, so we can delete it. Okay, now let's draw another trend line discovered so far. Here's a really fun trend line. Okay, here's a trend line on 12 hours. So I'm not sure if we will revisit down to 87K to make a W bottom. But anyway, my personal buyer is that I think we are making a bottom in this area. We are making a bottom right here. This is the zone. And whether we revisit or not, it doesn't really matter. The point is, I think we will we will pump really soon in the next week or two. I think we will have some kind of pump. Okay, and let's draw another trend line. This trend line is being broken as well, and I'm not sure that will be really that reliable, but let's still draw it. And right now, kind of like this. I kind of prefer this. Maybe we'll have some kind of upsending wedge right here. That's my what I'm looking at right now. And still I'm not sure this will give us like this, or will get us maybe like this. I'm not sure whether we have the first one or the second one. So I think it's kind of interesting right now. I'm not really not sure. Possibility number one, possibility number two. I'm not sure, but we will see. I'm not going to make a same mistake twice, am I? Are we? Yeah. So next time when we get back here or here, I will, carefully observing the RSI and looking for an exit. So this is a potential what's going to happen in February. And I think it might complete before mid-February because we all know like in February and March is a time. It's one of the weakest time in whole year, in one of the weakest season in whole year. The bear will take control starting in March, according to the yes, the global market will enter some kind of big correction. So this is what I'm looking at right now, and we have an upsending wedge. Yes, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we will complete upsending wedge and go down. Okay, so let's mark it real quick. This is the path number one, and that is path number two. Okay, path number two. And let's see what else. If there's anything else. Oh yeah, let's look at the RSI real quick. Okay, RSI real quick. So right now, I think the time frame we need to look at, I think it should be no more than 6 hours. Okay, right now 6 hours is in control. I think once these you see the RSI, the fast moving average orange line is about to cross the blue moving average. Once we cross, I think the bottom will be complete, and then we have a pump, a rally will soon recover. Okay, I think that's pretty much for today. Okay, let's look at the Ethereum chart real quick. So Ethereum, again, we are not going to use this. I don't think we should keep this parallel channel. It could be very misleading. So let's remove that. I'm going to remove this because we're done with that too. So remove this. I'm going to remove this gap. yeah, as well. So back to the chart, you see, let's redraw some trend line. Okay, I think I like to, I think this will be maybe like this. This should be more, this should be better. Okay, let's close the channel. Okay, ascending wedge. No. Yeah, usually upsending wedge is a pattern, a clear pattern of, you know, or bear flag could be a really clear pattern to continue a bear trend. So right now I'm looking for Ethereum. It's kind of like this. So I kind of expect Ethereum to run it, pump it right back here and down to where I have no clue yet. I don't want to think about it as well. I don't want to think about it now. What I see Ethereum, I'm not sure. More like this, more like this. There's really no second path for Ethereum. I mean, all coins right now are really, you know, really weak compared to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pretty weak as well. So yeah. So this is what I see for Ethereum. So bear flag, bear triangle, whatever, wedge, and again, keep compressing, and going down. This is what I'm looking at for Ethereum. Yes. That's for Ethereum. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, until next time, thank you guys for watching. Sorry, I need to make some I need to make some tiny correction. So well, we just drew this, right? I forgot to mention, like I keep mention remember I keep mentioning the three-day calendar channel. So 3-day calendar channel is right here. So I think now the 3-day calendar channel is dropping. Also, this the mean reversion, the EMA 20 I talk about, we supposed to be retouching. So it's dropping as well. Right now it's sitting at 98k, and right now on 3-day, the calendar channel inner upper band right now is 99k. I think will continue to drop as well. So I think more realistically, I think we'll revisit maybe 98k again to make a and then we will have a double top. Okay, so right now path 1 is more likely. Okay, I really don't think path 2 is coming. Path 2 will be more, so let's just remove the path 2. Okay, there will be no path 2, just path 1, no path 2. So after, you know, after 1 or 2 a week later, I think this will keep dropping, continue to drop, and then I think after maybe 10 days later we'll get there and it will be 98k again. 1 2 3 1 2 3, maybe 98, a little bit higher, 98.5. yeah. So this is what I'm looking at. Yeah, if I extend it a little bit, it will kind of look like that. And as for this white line, yeah, this EMA 20, I think, yeah, it's 98k. So we will definitely reach it in the next pump. Okay, yeah, so that is for Bitcoin. As for Ethereum, I'm not sure if it will. I think everything will just follow Bitcoin. So yeah, this is what I'm looking at for Ethereum right now. So nothing to add right here. Okay, so that's for today. Thank you guys for watching.